Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. So this is going to be an tarot reading for the energies of 1/9. Timeless reading. Just so you know. Okay, let's see. What's the energies today? Okay. Four of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Sun. Well, that's very beautiful. Wow. If you weren't feeling, did it just go out? Hold on. Okay. 101 is when I paused the video when things went down, right? It's always significant, right? As I'm interpreting this beautiful energy, right? Four of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Sun. This is definitely about stability, structure, union with the Sun. This is beautiful. This is definitely like, I'm getting this strong energy as it's like somebody's feeling secure within themselves, right? A balancing of energies, even amongst chaos, right? Because there's Five of Wands here next to the King of Wands. Maybe this is somebody coming in helping balance these energies out, because the Two of Cups, you know, is about a lover, like, you know, because this is two offering cups at each other, right? That's why twos are about choices. I kind of feel like somebody's made a choice or a decision, like maybe somebody's like secure with the choice that they've made. See, Nine of Pentacles energies, that's what I mean. I'm getting this energy like you're fine in this energy. So maybe this is like where you're finding stability and structure within. I'm getting this strong confidence energy. Yeah, maybe there's some sort of collaboration. Three of Pentacles, because, you know, Four of Wands is about soul family, soul tribe too. I'm getting this healing. Ace of Cups is here on the bottom. Ace of Wands is right here. So there's two aces right here. And these flipped as well. They were upside down. The Magician, Five of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. There's major change here. You're seeing this. It was two fives. But the Magician with Five of Wands, there's definitely been like competition, but it's like somebody's alchemized this because they've realized that this competition was like training, was allowing them to, like, somebody I feel is taking over or taking control of like this combative energy. Like they're starting to see what's illusionary, I'm hearing, what is being projected at them. It's like, you know, when you're more stable and complete within yourself and you're grounded, you're able to take on these attacks, right? But I don't even want to say like they're attacks. Like I feel like they're just petty petty little things. You know how like when you're more stable, like it's easier to handle situations than when you're not stable. I feel like the sun's like really washing me out. I'm like glowing. I just got like blinded by light. I don't know, maybe somebody is going through some sort of like cleansing because all of a sudden, or maybe some sort of enlightenment's happening. Maybe somebody's seeing something different. See, the Queen of Pentacles, like she's looking at that pentacle. Maybe she is seeing something different, seeing her resourcefulness. You know, because that's the way that the enemy will very much attack you, is your confidence, and make you feel as though you're not abundant, right? And that's what the big game is, right? With the money, right? It's, you have to get out of that feeling of lack, of not having enough, right? Of being stuck in the matrix jobs, which is just above broke, right? And that's what I mean. Like, I knew everything was very intricate. And just like the process, right? How they want to track everything, just like when you're applying for a job and all of that. Like they want your social. They want to go look into everything. They want to know all of your, put you in databases and categories and track everybody. All right, I'm gonna get that. High Priestess. This is somebody, I'm getting like spiritual sovereignty. Okay. Ooh, that sounds very beautiful. The Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody's coming out of this Nine of Swords. Maybe somebody else is in the Nine of Swords and in this Three of Swords because you love yourself and you seeing through the illusions. Hell yes. Like, because here's the Three of Swords, but I feel like maybe you've came out of heartbreak, or you're starting to. But see this Ace of Swords here, you're getting some sort of clarity, realization down low. Maybe some sort of communication. See the Moon with the Queen of Cups, I feel there was secrets, there was illusions, but I feel like this Queen of Cups, like, she was in darkness. You know, kind of like that dark night of the soul, needing to go within, needing to find your way. You know, sometimes that happens like where you'll get tested. You know, like I've recently been like, why am I being like, why am I here? Why am I still here? Like in isolation, like why am I like being called to sit out, disconnected, right? You know, sometimes you find your own power in the darkness, right? And it allows you to quiet down the mind, allows you to see things differently. Because I've been feeling this energy, like kind of like I've been put on timeout. Like, why am I being put on timeout? What was I doing that was wrong, right? For some, like judgment. Judgment's being called on something, right? Sometimes you are put in isolation and sat out for like your own protection. While things are being handled, right? It's just like when you're delayed and things like that, a lot of times you're right on track, right? It's just like sometimes you're protected. Sometimes that losing your keys or you go out and find a flat tire is actually delaying you and protecting you from things, you know? There's always a higher level reason, or it's all about how you take those things. I felt spirit come through with that one. Yes. You're always being guided, and when you just start to breathe and slow down and start to see why, you know, things are being, you know, it's just like when things are being restructured in your world. You know, a lot of times too, you might need to be isolated because you need to be healed. You need to be able to process things like heartbreak and then raise your vibration and elevate, right? And a lot of times in the busy, distracting world, you are, you can stay easily caught up in the world and not heal and face traumas, right? Because you can be so busy working, you put everything into work or into devices or other things that you don't actually heal your heart. You just kind of cover it up. So maybe that's what this was in a way. Yeah, they wanted you to process some sort of pain, right? Because, you know, like you have to look at things and you have to feel it to release and let it go. Otherwise you like cover it up and bury it, right? So sometimes you need to, like, you know, and it's like that's your, to me, like times that like I want to just not think about things, not want to look at things, and I want to just, no, I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to know what happened. I want to just go be a mom and be happy, you know. And maybe a lot of it's been my healing journey because I know that I have to always put on that smile and act like everything's okay and confident and all of that for my kids, right? So there's only like certain times when I find time alone and stuff where I can sit where everybody's not. But it's this energy like So it's like when I know that things come back around, that all right, it's wanting me to process and feel this now. So sometimes I will sit there and then I will really analyze, like, all right, let me look at the situation. Like, let me process and replay everything that happened so I can see from a higher perspective now that I'm looking at it and analyzing it, now that I'm from a calmer state. Like, why did this happen? Why did I allow this to happen? Why didn't I see this pattern? Why did I need to experience it? Why, so, but I guess maybe I've been getting this energy too, like maybe somebody's like over analyzing, right? Or sometimes it's hard to accept that maybe you were just being manipulated, controlled, right? Why you let this happen, right? And maybe that's been a hard thing for me to accept, is that the being taken advantage of, because I thought that I put such big boundaries and walls up to never let that happen again. And then the fact that somebody was able to infiltrate that, tear down my walls, and then still do the same things, So for a higher level, it's like maybe I didn't want to look at that. Maybe that's why I kept projecting and putting all these other things, like, no, this can't be it. And I'm realizing now this is why this cycle and pattern is drawn out for such a long time for me, because I was like, no, there's no way that the enemy got through my walls that I put up. Well, it did, and I'm tired of trying to justify why, except that, yeah, well, I guess maybe it was like affecting my confidence level in a reason, because I was like, well, if I put these boundaries and these walls up, and then the enemy was still able to penetrate and get to my heart and then do those exact same things, like, you know what I mean? Like how you really have to then look at that, well, I thought I had big enough, but obviously I didn't have strong enough boundaries and things like that. I was still, but it's like, when you start to realize that, wow, like I'm analyzing all this, but then look at where I'm at right now. Like, obviously, like I realized the pattern eventually. I got out of the situation, and you know how much stronger that makes you feel when you realize that. Obviously there was something really, really special for the enemy to go through those lengths, right, or whatever, to really keep attacking and coming at, but I don't know. I guess it's like just finally letting it go. So maybe that's why you have to keep analyzing things. Maybe some of you just finally need to realize that, yeah, well, I was taken advantage of, I was misused and all of that, right? But you need to realize that the enemy, don't go, and attack like an empty house. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you have a very special mission, a very loving heart. You have something very much that the enemy, I feel, had to send in like their highest ranking demons or entities, or you know what I mean, manipulate people, however you want to look at it, to come after you. Why? Because you have something very, very special about you. So you need to look at that. You need to let that build you up. And you know what's more powerful? When you can heal from all of that. That's why the power of forgiveness, when you can let go, you know how much strength that takes. So look at that. The fact that amongst all these things, that's where you're letting go the ego. You're accepting that, yep, I was infiltrated, I was used, I was abused, I was, all of this game was getting run on me and I didn't even know. That's because you have such a loyal heart. You didn't want to see it. You're so forgiving. Look at that. That's like your superpower right there. That's what the enemy wants to tear down and destroy that beautiful, loving heart that you have. So, don't let that turn you dark. Let go of that heartbreak. Forgive, because that's your superpower, and move on. See, so I feel like somebody just figured it out. With closed. 10 of Wands. So that's putting down the burdens, because the enemy will keep coming at you. And that's one thing, it doesn't evolve, doesn't learn. You learn through pain and forgiveness and healing. That's how you evolve. That's what we're here for. All of these experiences and these lessons and all of that. The enemy, it's like the same tricks. That's why the entity, these entities jump different people and different wounds, and then it's like the same game is running. That's why you start to recognize these patterns. Like, you're just like, I've seen this before. Look at you acting just like that. You know what I mean? Page of Swords jumped off. So what is flipped here? Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. So this like legacy wealth, like, oh my gosh, that's like having everything. And what's on the other side? Four of Pentacles. I feel they were after that. I don't even know where that. It doesn't even matter to me. Oh wait, there's a couple more flips. Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. I don't know. I was told to close this out. They got the message out. I'm getting distracted. There's a lot of people going by right now. So, alright, this definitely helps somebody. I know that this will align with whoever is going to be helpful for, but 1550 on the clock as they say that.